Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? You're welcome to today's live session. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you can hear me, please drop a comment. Drop a comment. Drop a comment if you can hear me clearly. Drop a comment. How has been trading? Today is Wednesday. How was it on Monday? How was it on Tuesday? Hope it's been profitable. Can you hear me? Drop a comment. Drop a comment. You are welcome. Good to have you in today's live stream. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. So today's Wednesday, September 4, and we are expecting some major news. Australian dollar GDP was released early hours of today. That was around 2:30 a.m. Nigerian time, and you can see the actual and the forecast was the same. Actual and forecast was the same, okay? So that might not really have much impact on Australian dollar, okay? That's neutral. The data was neutral. Forecast equal actual. And by 2:45, we're expecting the major news from Canada. That's Bank of Canada rates statement and also overnight rates. So we should be expecting that by 2:45. Okay, and by 3 p.m., we are expecting a major news from the United States, which is JOLTS job openings. Okay, let's see what the forecast is. Okay, the previous was 8.19, 8.18 million, and the forecast is 8.09 million. So they're expecting a decrease. Yeah, they're expecting a decrease. Okay, so if the data, the actual value is less than the forecast, you know that will be negative for US dollar. And if it comes out positive, if the actual is higher than the forecast, that will be positive for the dollar. It means the dollar would go bullish. Okay, the dollar will gain value against other currencies. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, drop a comment. Okay, so that is it for fundamentals. So let's go to the charts. Let's go to the charts. So if you have any question, if there's any pair you want us to look at together, please drop it in the comment section. Oh, drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want us to analyze, you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, so let's go to the chart. So what are my expectations? We'll start with Australian dollar USD. What's my expectation on the Australian dollar USD? I'm considering buying. Okay, yeah, I'm considering buying Australian dollar USD, but I want to see price pull back to a discount area before going bullish. I want to see price pull back to this area. You can see I've identified my entry levels. Okay, so I will be buying Australian dollar area, Australian dollar USD from this zone. This is where I'm considering buying Australian dollar USD. Now let's start with 4-hour time frame. Let me show you why, the reason why I'm considering buying. Let's start with 4-hour time frame. So you can see this candle. This candle looks like an hammer, but not a valid hammer because the wick is not 2 times the body, not a valid hammer. But the next candle that closed as an inverted hammer. Can you see that? It closed as an inverted hammer, which indicates change in trend from bearish to bullish. Also, this candle, this bearish candle, was used to clear liquidity, okay, residing at this previous low. Can you see that? So liquidity has been cleared, and what we have here is a bullish reversal pattern. That is why I am considering buying Australian dollar USD today. Though, like I told you guys on On Monday, my weekly bias for Australian dollar USD is bearish. That's my bias, okay? It is bearish. So I'm expecting price to pull back, probably to come and fill this fair value gap. You can see I've identified my exit area. It's very important. Before you execute a trade, you should know your entry and your exit level. It is very important. Okay, you must know your entry and your exit level. Very important. Where you're going to set your TP, where you're going to set your stop loss. You must know these things before you execute a trade. Okay, if you don't do that, you would be gambling, and gamblers don't make money in trading. Okay, so that is my take on Australian dollar USD. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. Let's see gold. Okay, gold. Okay, I'm considering buying gold today, but before buying gold, I want to see them clear this liquidity, this low. Okay, I want to see them clear these lows before going bullish on gold. My bias today on gold is bullish. Yesterday it was strongly bearish. Yeah, it was strongly bearish, but they could not clear or sweep liquidity residing at this low. So I want to see them sweep this low before going bullish. And you can see also this level is a support level, a resistance level which became a support level. So I want to see them clear liquidity, okay? Then look out for a bullish reversal pattern to form on 4-hour time frame before going bullish on gold. I hope that is clear. Also, you would see here that we had a fair value gap at this point. You can see there was a fair value gap that was created. So I also want to see this fair value gap filled, okay, before going bullish on gold. I believe you can hear me. So that's my take on gold. Okay, I'm considering buying gold, but I want to see this fair value gap get filled before going bullish on gold. I hope that is clear. I would not advise that you sell gold at the current market price because price has already gone far. It's been bearish since yesterday. It's been bearish since yesterday. So what we actually be trading today is a pullback. We want to take advantage of the pullback. Based on the weekly candlestick pattern and the daily pattern, gold is bearish for the week. It's bearish for the week and it's been selling since the market opened. Okay, so what we want to take advantage of is the pullback, is retracements. And I told you guys, if you're trading pullback, if you're trading retracement, ensure that you risk less. Okay, risk less if you're trading against the trend. Hope you get me. So riskless. So that's my take on gold. I'm looking for a buy, but I need to wait for this gap to get filled and also wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form before going bullish on gold. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. If you have any question, if you have any pair you want us to look at, please drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want us to look at together, drop it in the comment section. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. Which pair would that be? Okay, let's look at GBP USD. Okay, my bias on GBP USD today is bullish. Let's see how yesterday candle closed. Okay, good. So you can see how yesterday candle closed. It closed as what? A bearish candle. It's a bearish candle, and yesterday candle I think was used to clear liquidity residing at this low. Can you see that? Because after the formation of this spinning bottom, after the formation of this spinning bottom, a lot of retail traders would have jumped in to buy, and their stop losses will be at this low, the low of this candle, or a few pips below the low of this candle. So I think what they did yesterday was to clear liquidity residing at these lows, and that's they have achieved. Now, after the close of yesterday candle, let's go down to 4 hours to see the pattern that formed on 4-hour time frame. Okay, let's go down to 4 hours. If we are able to identify a bullish reversal pattern on 4 hour, then we should be considering buying GBP USD. So let's go down to 4 hour. What pattern do we have? Okay, so you can see the pattern we had on 4 hour yesterday. This is an hammer. This is an hammer indicating change in trend from bearish to bullish. Liquidity residing at this low was cleared yesterday. So my bias for GBP USD today is bullish. It is bullish, though we have a major news that will be released by 3 p.m. Okay, the major news will be released by 3 p.m. But technically, go on GBP USD is bullish technically. Okay, so what do I want to see happen on GBP USD before going bullish? Let's go to 1 hour. Okay, so you can see a fair value gap was created here. Okay, this gap has been filled, right? It has been filled, and a lot of trades would have been executed after this gap got filled, and this level is a level of liquidity, is an area of liquidity. So I want to see price pull back to this zone, this area. Probably they might clear the liquidity reside at this low. Okay, so I want to see price pull back to this area before going bullish on GBP USD. I hope that is clear. That is my expectation on GBP USD. I want to see price pull back to this area before going bullish, or they might also push price down to clear liquidity residing at this previous low. Okay, they might push price down to this area. So if a bullish reversal pattern does not form inside this zone, then I'll wait for price to probably come clear liquidity residing at this low. And after this has been cleared, I'll wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame. I hope you're getting me. I hope you're getting me. So that's my take on GBP USD. I'm looking for opportunity to buy GBP USD today. I hope that is clear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Drop a comment if you can hear me. Drop a comment. Okay, which other pair do you want us to look at? Let's look at Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD. Let's start with the daily. How did yesterday candle close? That will determine. You can see the pattern on Euro USD is similar to what we saw on GBP USD. That's to tell you that both pairs are positively correlated. Okay, that's to tell you that both pairs are positively correlated. So my expectation on Euro USD today is buy. Technically, it is buy. Okay, so at what point would I be buying? I want to see this resistance that was created at this point after liquidity got cleared. After liquidity at this low got cleared, I want to see this resistance broken before going bullish. Okay, so if you are considering buying Euro USD, if you're considering buying Euro USD, wait for price to break this high, this resistance, before you go bullish. You can see the reason price pulled back. One of the reasons price pulled back to this area is because of this fair value gap. You can see this fair value gap has been filled right now. Can you see this gap has been filled? So, and after this gap got filled, a bullish reversal pattern formed. This is a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, so they know a lot of retail traders would have jumped in to buy from this point, and their stop losses would be at this low. So they had to clear the stop losses residing at this previous low before going bullish. Now, after the close of yesterday candle, what pattern do we have on 4 hour? So you can see the pattern we had on 4 hour. You can see this is a doji, inverted hammer doji. This is a bullish reversal pattern. This is a bullish reversal pattern. So what we need to wait for, let's go down to lower time frame. Probably after this doji, probably a fair value gap was created. Let's see if we can find that on 1 hour or 15 minutes time frame. So on this is 1 hour. Okay, we have a very tiny fair value gap here, a very tiny one. It's a tiny one, not too obvious. Okay, so let's go down to lower time frame. Let's see 15 minutes. Okay, let's see 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, you can see we have fair value gap. There's a fair value gap here. Okay, so price might pull back to this gap before going bullish. So this is where we also had another one here. Okay, we had a very tiny fair value gap here too. So price is likely going to pull back to fill this gap before going bullish. Okay, so that's my take on Euro USD. If you are considering buying Euro USD, patiently wait for price to pull back to these areas, these zones, before you go bullish on Euro USD. That is my take for Euro USD. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. If you're getting value from this live stream, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. And if this is your first time joining the live stream, Please subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online, you get notified by YouTube. Please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Any question? Do you have any question? Is there any other pair you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, let's look at GJ. Let's look at GJ and UJ. GJ and UJ. My bias on GJ still remains bullish, though it's been selling for some days now. My bias still remains bullish. Let's start with the daily. Yesterday was strongly bearish, and as you can see, liquidity has been cleared. You can see price is currently at this. You can see this is a support level. Can you see that? So price is currently at a demand area, a demand zone. Okay, price is currently at a demand zone. So if today's candle closes as an hammer, then we should be looking for buy opportunities on on GBP JPY. So let's go down to lower time frame. Let's see the pattern we have on lower time frame. So let's go to 4 hour. As a day trader, we work with the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so you can see the previous candle on 4 hour. Okay, you can see the previous candle on 4 hour. This looks like a spinning bottom. Okay, this is a spinning bottom, and the current candle is bullish. We have to wait for this candle to close bullish. Okay, we have to wait for this candle to close bullish before considering buying GBP JPY. I hope you're with me. Okay, so let's go down to 15 minutes. Let's see what's happening on 1 hour first. Okay, so you can see the pattern we have on 1 hour also. This is a bullish reversal pattern, but we need to wait for this resistance or this resistance to be broken before we go bullish. That is my take on GJ. If you want to buy GJ today, wait for this resistance zone to be broken before you go bullish. Okay, so let's go down to 1 hour to see if a favor lookup was created on 15 minutes. Then we might have to wait for price to pull back. Okay, let's see 5 minutes. Okay, a fair value gap was created at this point. Okay, this gap has been filled. So is there any other gap? I think we have a tiny fair value gap here. We have a tiny fair value gap here. So you might want to wait for price to pull back to fill this tiny fair value gap before you go bullish. That is my take on GBP JPY. That is my take on GBP JPY. I'm considering buying GBP JPY. Okay. Any question? Any questions? Let's look at USD JPY, and that will be the last instrument or the last pair we'll be looking at in today's live session. Okay, so let's start with the daily. Okay, similar pattern. This pattern is similar to what we saw on GJ. Okay, so yesterday was strongly bearish, and today so far it's been bearish. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, same pattern. You can see the pattern is similar to what we saw on GJ. So you can see this is a fair value gap. This gap has been filled. It has been filled, and there's a strong rejection in this zone right now. Can you see that? So if this current 4 hour candle closes above the high of this fair value gap, the high of this fair value gap, you might want to go bullish on UJ. If a candle closes above this high, the high of this fair value gap, then it's an indication that we have more buyers, demand has increased, and we should consider buying on USD JPY. So let's go down to 1 hour. Okay, so you can see similar pattern with what we had on GJ. So wait for price to break this high before you go bullish on USD JPY. I hope that is clear. 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 Any question? Any question? That will be all for today's session. If there are no questions, that will be all. Any question? 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 Do you have any question? Any question? No question. All right. I appreciate you all for your participation, and I wish you all a profitable trading day. See you tomorrow.